This is Cactus, and you are tuned into Undergroundopolis.
Whatever. Anybody got a favorite derby horse name? Ever? Anything? No. Huh? Mouth Cloud? Meth Lab? That's not a... Come on. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, but I'm not falling for that. That's wrong. I'll tell you, a good horse was Secretariat there. Yeah, that was a good horse. Woo! That's Secretariat. Nobody's filming me, right? Okay, because you're not supposed to say that anymore, because we're all woke. I'm supposed to call it administrative assistant.
Welcome to Undergroundopolis, everybody. It's that time again every week, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. And we're going to have a fun one tonight, I tell you. my guest, it's always a lot of fun here. Real quick, I'm always going to bring it up. Open mic at 21st. Open mic at Dundee Tavern every Wednesday night, 7 to 10. I'm always going to bring it up. And I know the last couple of weeks it was too hot to do it because we do it outside and it was 100 plus degrees. But this week the temperatures are bearable and we are definitely going to be there tomorrow. All right. Or I guess tonight. By the time you see this, it'll be tonight. My next guest, the reason why I said 21st, because he does a lot of work down there at 21st in Germantown. He's my buddy, and I'll just bring him right on. Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Uncool Randy, or Uncle Randy if you're nasty. But Rob, he keeps saying it, Uncle Randy. I said, he's the only one calls me Uncle, you know. And I says, why you keep calling me Uncle Randy? And he said, because you're porking my aunt. Yeah. I says, that sounds like me. Yeah, that's probably me. Yeah, that's the thing I do. And I'll tell you this. You remember when we first met, Rob? You remember that? Yeah. You remember? Here's what he says to me. He says, "Hey, I already know a guy named Randy. He's pretty cool. I'm gonna call him Cool Randy. I'm gonna call you Uncool Randy. Remember that?" And what I say? I say, I'm gonna fuck your aunt. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what you did too.
During tooting.
Well, we'll start off with the easy questions here. How did you get into stand-up comedy?
I said,
what sparked you? What's that? I'm going to do that.
I don't know.
See somebody what?
I never even heard of it. I says, here's what I says to the guy. I'm watching the stand-up comedians. I said, man, this is good. You know, I like that. I could probably do this. You know, and then I'm watching them do it, and I'm like, they took all the good jokes. You know, I says, oh, all the good jokes are gone now, so I'm probably not going to do it. And then 30 rolls around, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do it because I got these songs. I said, what about the parody songs? I got these parodies, so I'm going to do that. I was living down in Nashville, and so I go over to the East Room there, and I just start doing comedy. I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that.
Is it something you've always wanted to do?
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know, but I was always like, oh, you can't full time do that. You know, you're not allowed to do that.
Why not?
That's what they tell you to believe.
Well,
but
yeah.
then, here's what I do. You know, you drink enough and you figure out, oh, hey, what's this bullshit you're telling me? I can do whatever I want. I'm Uncle Randy, bitch. That's what I said. Yep. So that's pretty good. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Well,
you ever do the stand-up comedy there, Rob?
No, I do some funny songs.
You got a type 5?
I don't know what that is.
So no.
No.
That's your 5 best jokes, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
Of minutes, but minutes long, buddy.
Yeah, 5 minutes. I was wondering if it's a 5-minute thing.
Yeah.
Well, do you crack jokes in real life, or are you a serious person?
Me? Oh yeah, I'm always joking. That's what I do. Yeah, I'm always making the jokes. Were y'all able to see me just then? I had to pull down the screen and turn the brightness down because of the, battery life. The planned obsolescence of my lithium-ion battery.
Well, it's on.
Okay. Did I get it right?
Yeah. How do you come up with material?
Here's what I do. I carry around the notebooks, you see, and I'm just thinking all day long, just being dumb. Sometimes I'm getting drunk, or sometimes I'm just feeling just regular old dumb, and I say, "Boy, that's a dumb thought," and I write that down. And then sit around and I think about that for a while, and then I go back and look at those a few weeks later, and I go, "That's a stinker," or that's still funny right there. Let's try that one. Then I go to the place. I say, "Hey guys, here's some jokes. I'll look and see who's laughing at it," and I do that a few times. Yeah, and you go, "Hey, that's what happened."
How do you know when you're funny or not? Does it sound funny when you're practicing it, and then you get out there and find out it isn't?
I mean, sometimes, sometimes it's like that. You think it's, I got this premise, but it's like I've built all these things in my head to lead up into that joke, and it's like, well, people aren't quite seeing exactly what it is. But then it's like, well, if I explain this whole fucking long thing, that's not a joke no more. That's a rambling. That's podcasted, whatever. That's not stand up comedy.
Nope.
I mean, it's probably funny or something. This guy's value, but let's not put this on the stage, right?
Right. How do people react when you tell them that you're a comedian?
They say that figures, and then they go, yeah, some people, if they're cool, something like that. But then most people will be like, hey, tell me a joke then, to see how funny you are. Why don't you tell me a joke? I don't want to tell you a joke. Come to my show. That's where that's the jokes. You know what I mean? What's he doing? What do you do for a living? Oh, I put signs up in a yard. Oh, why don't you put a sign in my yard right now? Tells you when my comedy shows are.
Well,
oh, tell me a joke. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? It's like a whole thing. Like, oh, I build this. Oh, I subvert you this way so that this becomes funny when this happens or what. There's a whole fucking thing. I'm not gonna give you the recipe here, but there's a whole thing to switch the shit around and your stuff goes together. I can't just piecemeal it out. That's what I should just start doing. How's everyone doing tonight? That's what I should do and see if you didn't clap, your terrible audience member. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Sometimes you tell like a stock joke, Oh, here's a thing. Let me tell you a bad one.
All right.
That's how they'd be reacted. Did I get it right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, who really makes you laugh?
Me. I think I make myself laugh. Followed by that guy. You ever seen him? He's in the Best in Show. That guy's funny.
David. No.
Right. No. You know what I mean? He's in the reboot of Saved by the Bell. Plays a principal. He was in Great News. I'll tell you who's funny is that Michelle Wolf. She's pretty good stand. She's probably one of the best stand up right now. She's funnier than I am.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I think you're really getting it down. I've been watching you for a few years now. I think you're really coming along really good.
I'll tell you,
You
I'll
know,
tell you he's funny. Tell you he's funny. Sent George, that Barack Obama. He's pretty funny. Yeah.
Why's that?
He's got jokes, man. Yeah. Remember he's like, "Fuck you, Chuck Todd." You know that shit's hilarious. Yeah, you got jokes.
How do you practice your material?
Mostly on the stage. You know, sometimes it depends on what material. Until I get stand up, like that's kind of the only way to do it. Sometimes I'll be reciting it like in my head, like just like looking at it or writing it down. But you know, if it's a song, I'm just doing that shit in my car, you know. And if I can like get it down while I'm driving, then it's like I could easily do that on stage, you know, because like I'm driving it. I pay attention. You little shits don't pay attention out here while you're driving. I'm over here learning music, but you know I'm paying attention the whole time. Look me up. Google my driving record. That's a Mr. Bikeys joke. You know, Mr. Bikeys funny. I tell you, it's funny that Jude Dempsey. She's
Yeah,
funny.
she is.
They're funny. And
I think she's funny. I've
you
seen her
know,
before.
yeah, they're coming to get you.
Aaron,
I'm about yeah, Aaron Donald. I'm at her mic
yeah.
right now. I'm at the 21st Amendment Tavern, but don't tell anybody because we're working.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Yep.
Oh, is that the mic going on tonight? It is, isn't it? Is it the
Yeah,
ladies' night?
Yeah, Aaron's show. It's not ladies' mic. This is a regular old mic.
Is it okay? I thought there was a ladies' mic coming up.
She does a. She, oh no, that's not a mic. That's a show. She does a show
Oh,
once a month, and it's all females, and it's called Ladies and Stuff or something like that. You know, whatever. You go to Aaron's page, Jottle, and then you figure that out for yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm,
But that's where I'm at now. She got the mic tonight, 8 and 21st, Germantown.
you're there quite a bit too.
Yeah, because
at least most Sundays.
yeah, I host a Sunday show,
Yeah.
and that's music and comedy and stuff. They said it couldn't be done, but I mean, sitting here doing
Here
it.
we are doing it, huh?
I just sit around and do it all the time. You know.
Well,
Let's see.
let me.
Oh, this is funny.
This would be a good time for a little. I got to do the thing, the sponsorship. Just take a minute.
Bow our heads in prayer.
Are you a smoker or a past smoker? Did you know how tough it is to quit? Having nothing to do with your hands? Constantly jonesing for that cigarette or vape? That's why you got to check out Fume. Fume is the natural inhaler designed for a better, safer, and natural way to quit cigarettes. It's a no smoke, no vape, and no nicotine replacement for the hand-to-mouth habit of smoking. Fume handcrafts wooden inhalers and uses cores infused with plant oil studied to curb cravings. They have flavors like peppermint and conker with minty notes to stimulate menthol cigarettes and other flavors like cozy chai, lemon berry bliss for a sweeter experience. And all of their flavors are 100% natural, no harmful chemicals, no artificial flavors, and absolutely no nicotine. And they also have that minty throat hit that everybody likes. Quitting is tough, but Fume can really help. They've got thousands of 5-star reviews from smokers who have tried it, everything else that this worked. Since there is no smoke or vapor cloud, you can use Fume anywhere. Anywhere. There's nothing they can do about it. For somebody like me that flies all the time, and being able to use Fume in the air and in the airport is a huge difference maker. Whether you're a smoker or an ex-smoker who still struggles with cravings, Fume is the perfect tool for you. Head to breathefume.com and use the promo code ROB to save 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off your entire order when you head to breathefum.com and use the promo code ROB. That's me.
Whoops. Now do that little thing again after the Fume commercial. What was you doing the Fume commercial there?
You like cigarettes? If you like cigarettes, you should get the Uncool Randy cigarettes. It comes in menthol and cigarette flavor. Mmm. Them's good cigarettes. Uncool Randy cigarettes. Buy them. Get you some today now. Right now.
What's the most memorable moment you've had in your career so far?
The what is moment? I'm sorry, I was doing a bit.
The most memorable moment in your comedic career so far.
Oh shit, that was probably recently over here at the 21st Amendment. They had Randy's cheeseburger picnic, but not me. You know, that Trailer Park Boys guy, Randy with the gut and the cheeseburgers and shit. There was like 200 motherfuckers. It was like last minute. They was like, "Can you like host this thing?" You know, I go in there. They're screaming and shit. Everybody's phones like popped out because they thought the famous guy was coming out, but it was just me. And I made like a wrap up on the. You know, I just made a wrap up. I was like, "I'm gonna fucking rap." They said like, "Ham it up for 5 minutes," you know. And so like I hit him with some raps and shit, and it was dope. I was like, when I say cheeseburger, y'all say motherfuckers cheeseburger. You know, okay. You know, and then that was it. I just like one joke, brought dude up.
I did not know that you did that night. I had no idea.
Yeah, man, that shit was tight. Yeah, I was just chilling. Big Ed was like, "Hey, why don't you do the motherfucking thing?" And then I talked to the dog, his dog, you know. And it was like, yeah, they hand me a script. It was like real basic. It was like, oh, he's greasing his gut up. So, you know, here comes the opening, motherfucker.
Greasing his gut.
He said, feel free to do up to like 5. So I said, here we go.
Randy.
That beat was hard.
Have you ever died on stage?
Yeah, I died a whole bunch. Yeah, like fucking a bunch. Well, I mean, like not a bunch, you know, but like not any less than anyone else has. You go into a fucking like cold ass room with comedians, like where they've heard your joke. We're all hitting these same incestuous open mics and shit, trying to get better, dog. You know, and it's not really a bomb. You know, you're not really dying because it's just like this circumstance. But then also, if someone's still laughing at a joke and they've heard it fucking 15 times, or you tagged it a different way and that got them, I'm like, then you know that's good, you know. So, nah, it's cool. I'll go up there. And, I mean, you know, if it's a crowd there for comedy, like I don't think I've ever bombed like with people who are like, I'm here for the show. Like now when it's like, oh no, it's at some bar and motherfuckers is just trying to eat and shit. Yeah, man, I sat there and took a big dump because they just ain't having it. You're just trying to force the comedy on them, like they're doing whatever, you know, somewhere. That's what's dope about here is we got that room, you know, in the bay. You don't want to be at the show, don't be at the motherfucker, you know. Or we do it out here and it's tight on the porch.
On the garden. Were you the class clown?
Yeah, for sure.
You
know, I just was not paying attention. Well, I was paying attention. I was bored. I was like, well, I'm gonna make some jokes because they're like, okay. And then for those of you still not getting it, 2 plus the square root of 4 is 55. You know.
Well,
like God, just listen to her the first time she told you that like 2 plus the square root of 2 is 55. Like, fuck.
Somebody at the motorcycle.
Yeah, man, they love that motorcycle. They like to be loud. Here's the thing. I got a motorcycle license. You don't have to be that
loud. Is there anything you won't joke about?
Yeah. Stuff that's not funny. Did I get it right?
Got an example? Got a story for us?
No, just shit that's whack, dog. Like, if that shit's whacked or played out, or like, there's a million things to fucking make a joke about. So, like, you ain't the Daily Show. I'm not the fucking Daily Show. Like, who cares? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe we ain't that smart. We're up here. You're supposed to be a jester, dog. Like, saying.
How do you
anything whack? That's sum it up.
How do you deal with hecklers?
I run them over, dude. I'm just loud. I'm like loud enough to project like through most of the room if I wanted to be, to like without the microphone. So I just hold it like there and boom, like I'm just wow, You're done. You're not gonna get a word in.
I was at the Caravan once watching the show, and the dude I went with decided to heckle comedian. He shut him down too. I was really kind of rooting for the guy on stage. He was like, "Shut up, man!" Telling my buddy to shut up. We both look stupid when you do that.
Saying.
I think he said, "Sir, leave the comedy to the professionals. Number one, nobody can hear you, and number two, you're not funny." I think is what he said.
This motherfucker right here running out of battery juice.
Well, we're almost done. We're running out of time anyway. What's the funniest joke you've ever heard?
Okay, yeah, let's I'll tell you what. How about me and you right now go and kill Hitler? Right now. And then you tell me that Hitler's dead. And I say, dead? I didn't even know he was sick.
Final question.
Norm joke, clearly.
Final question.
Okay.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, because he was having sex. Because he was. Because he's having sex with chicken.
All right, man. Let me let you go. The interview's technically over. Just one favor. I want you to make me a soundbite. What you're going to say is, "This is Uncool Randy, and you're tuned in to Undergroundopolis."
Uncool Randy. This here is Uncool Randy. You're tuned in to Undergroundopolis.
One more time.
You're Uncool Randy, and I'm Undergroundopolis, and that's where you're at.
All right, man. I'll let you get out of here. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, Rob.